Booyah. Voila. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're gonna hit tab so we can go live on YouTube as well. Awesome. Hi everybody, thank you for joining the stream. Gosh dang it, I keep almost breaking that tripod every dang time. Alright, how are you feeling, bud? Huh? How are you feeling? Good. Compared to where you were at last week?
The same?
Okay. At least you don't feel worse. Alright, what do you remember about last week? What did we do last week? Huh? Oh, the slow-mo one? Do we use wiffle ball bat and heavy bat last week? Yeah, do we use this guy? Yeah. So, you're warm? You're good to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, that thing needs to come out. There we go. And then hand me that orange bucket, please. So we're gonna do the same drill where you're gonna go through your slow motion, okay? But we're gonna hit with this guy. Okay, it's just a heavy bat, okay? So same exact drill, stance, stride, foot plant, max tension, lower half snap, hold the upper half, and then go, okay? There's a hole on the backside of it. Make sure that you hit on the backside with that. Yeah. Ready? How's that feel? Good. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Go for it. Same drill. Come on, I need you to mirror. How's that feel? Good. Give me a slight longer hold right before you release everything and let it go, okay? So pause right there. Okay, we're going to, can we point that knob to the catcher a little bit more? There you go. Can we send the hip? So all it's going to be is one of these guys. Watch me. Just put, yeah, just a little bit. There we go. And whenever you're ready.
I couldn't hold it in.
You're good. Whenever you're ready, let's see if we can get back to that same spot. And let's see what causes what to move. I want you to just try and feel that. Like, what is the first thing when you're going from this static position? What's the first thing to say, all right, let's get going? And what is it doing to get everything going, okay? All right, now just take note of what's the first thing to go. What'd you feel? All right, again, only thing you're trying to do is figure out what's the first thing that's causing everything to go. Yeah? Hey, that's what I like to hear. When we scoot forward with our hips, make sure what's going forward is our rotation. See how my hips are opening more? Don't let it just be this. Okay? Make sure it's actually our foot's coming up from the rotation of our hip, not because we just want to get up here. Okay? Let me see your legs rotate a little bit more before you go. In the let it go. So like we're doing everything, boom, we're here, we're going, right? Now let's see, can we go from here? See how my hips aren't fully rotated, which is okay. When we do go to fire, right now we're going just here. Let's see if these can take us all the way before we need to use our upper half. Does that make sense? Okay. Pause. I was about to say, you can move your head so you're not like trying to find the ball back here. Like, yeah. So we're gonna do that again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you can look at the ball the entire drill. Don't feel the need to like do one of these and then at the last second look as you're trying to go. You can just look at it the whole time. If that's what's stopping us from being successful in this drill is because our head is focused on being, screw it. Baby, now you can look a little sooner too. Okay. Give me like one more good one with this. I'll tell you when to fire everything, okay? So you can look down here already. You looked back here. Are you in a good spot? Yeah. All right, let's look at the ball whenever you're ready. At least you felt it though. There you go. Now let's set it up, do the same deal, okay? What's more important is that everything is rotating properly than our head. So the moment like, no, you're good. But in like actual swing, when you're right here, you're not gonna be still looking out at the pitcher. Like you're gonna be in here because that's where the ball's gonna be in here. So I don't want you to feel like you're doing something that's natural in your swing, so that way you don't like lose it. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be hitting off the tee and never like look at where the pitcher would be. But in the sake of the drill, in actuality, when you're in this position in the swing, the ball is going to be here. It's not going to be still at the pitcher. So like, yeah, right now, we're starting to track it in a little closer here whenever you're ready. Give me one good one. You let me know when it's a good one, okay? Good one? Same exact drill. High strider. Nothing changes, okay? Hey, same exact drill, but now we're using wiffle balls. So, what do you think this is gonna do for us? What do you think the purpose of this drill is? Yes, sir. Why do you think we're using different bats? Compare the weight of that bat to that bat that you were just using.
Super light.
Super light, all right? And compare that bat to your normal bat.
Heavier.
That's heavier, all right? So why do you think we're using different weights and stuff like that?
Used to it.
Used to what? The bat or the movement? Yes, sir. Bat shouldn't change how we swing. 82. Speed, my guy. Same exact drill. Head. Let me see your hips. Right now we're doing this. Like our hips are completing the rotation because we're going here with our upper half. It should be the other way around. It should be our upper half is going here because our hips are closed, okay? So let me see that first, then release the upper half. Let the legs take us as far as they're willing to, okay? Just nope. Fire from right there, but let your legs take you as far as they are willing to first. Were you even looking at the ball?
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe like this you were. Let me see your hips. Try and go, and then your upper half. So our upper half is going to do the same exact thing every single time. Just a matter of our lower half setting us up for that, okay? But right now, upper half's going. So we're doing a good job, fight for all that tension, and then it's just upper half, upper half, upper half. So even like right there, do that like small motion, so pause there, and then let your hips take you. So it's essentially that. And then boom, boom. Okay, come on. So what this does, wiffle balls, when we use a heavier bat, the little tiny muscles that we're using like to catch fiery, fast twitch type muscles, when we use a heavy bat, those can't really speak up. Those can't really do what they want to because they're not strong enough. Well, they can with this little guy. So every little tiny muscle that hasn't jumped on board of what we're doing and the movements we've been working on, they're speaking up right now. And they're like, I don't agree with this. And we can see it right now, right? It's very prevalent. So you have to fight for that feeling, all right? You got this, come on. Good, right there. I want to see hips. Almost.
From here you go.
Yes, and then release the upper half. Okay?
So like forward.
Whoa, what do you...
Go like,
So, we're rotating around this plane here. I think I know what you're asking, so I'm gonna try and explain. Actually, you tell me what you're asking. Go a little bit more in depth.
this drill, it's like we're gonna go, like this is what time you go.
Okay. When'd you get those? Oh, you just been hiding them from me? I dig the Air Maxes, my guy. Big Air Max guy. I think they're dope. I like them. I have a cream set of Air Maxes that have like blue, gray, blue, yellow, red, and all that. Yeah. Don't try and strain the leg. Okay? It's just wanting to continuously to go this way. And this hip just wants to continuously go this way. It's not a matter of straighten this out and then no. It's going, will it happen? Yes. Okay? But don't force it to happen. It should just happen on its own. It should happen because of our reaction type swing. We don't have to say, all right, hey, you go there. It should just happen, okay? It's a byproduct. Hey, baby. You're fine. Yes. So, did you feel that knee kind of go that way? So every time you do that hip rotate and this come forward, it should be this trying to pull. Okay? Because that's what this front leg's doing. This front leg is pulling everything this way. And this back leg is saying, no, no, we don't want to go. And then that's where we get the giant snap. Yep, keep it growing every time you do that. There you go. Better or worse?
A little bit better.
Okay, feeling wise, ignore the result. Feeling wise, how did that feel? Better or worse? Or, I don't know yet. And if you don't know yet, that's perfectly fine. Because we've got to figure it out. So pause up super quick. I'm gonna grab this guy. Wrap this around your front leg. And it's going to chill right about your knee. Okay? Just wrap this guy around and just leave him there. You're not gonna swing. Okay? So go through, do everything normal. The whole drill that we've been doing, yep. See how this is wanting to continue to go this way? Okay, so hold on, stay there. Oh, we're good, well, no worries, we'll get back into it. We're gonna push that towards the catcher as far as you can. Whenever you're ready, let the hips go first. What's that feeling like that? With that continuously trying to go? Do you actually feel more of a stretch?
Yeah,
Where? Where are you feeling the stretch? Oh, okay. So I want to show you what we're trying to do. So let's go. Oh, sorry, babies. Go for it, Strider. So we have these guys, right? So this is the tension that we're growing. There's only a certain amount of tension that we can get before something happens, right? That something happening is either A, the leg snap, because we've built so much tension, or B, this leg stops. So what I mean by that, so we have, here's our tension, right? Can you see that?
Yeah.
So if we do our proper job of building tension and having a reaction type swing, when this guy goes, see how this goes as well? Yeah. Well, if I do a good job of keeping this in the same spot, it's going to build, 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 and then snap. You see how this has to continue to pull this through? The moment this guy stops, what does this guy do? Is it moving anymore? No, exactly. So it has to be a continuous fight, 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 snap, fight, 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 fight. Because this is pulling this. What is this pulling? No worries. What do you think this is then pulling? And where do you think this is pulling? And where do you think this is pulling? See how it just travels up the chain? And the moment we have like a stoppage, like dominoes, the moment we have dominoes and one's too far away from the other, this one falls, doesn't knock that guy over. So to start everything off, you have to go over and knock it over yourself. Same thing in the swing. If something isn't driving something or pulling something, then you have to physically tell it to go. When that happens, that's when we start getting seconds in our swing. That's when that 85 starts feeling like 95, because you're like, yes, oh yeah, yes, oh, right by me, right?
Yeah, that was me.
That was you?
We're doing like live at bats.
Ooh.
Well, I was like kind of showing me my time. Like I felt like I was like, you know, like catch that. I felt that. Like I was like, go, and then something was like, alright, like I have to, and that was good.
That's incredible. I had no idea that that was even a thing. So in future, before lesson, let me know that, so that way we can try and like address that. Luckily, I got my Go-Go Gadget Inspector goggles on, and I could see it. Now imagine if I was having an off day. We could be doing just something not even relevant. So from right, undo a little bit, the hips, undo, yeah. And I want it to be hip upper half. Yeah, but whenever you snap, it's a hip upper half. Better, better. Now have the hips go a little bit sooner and then the upper half, okay?
I always had like trouble doing the hip.
That? So, are you still having trouble now that you've like felt it the one time? Or is it a little bit easier to try and get after since you felt it now?
Still a little hard.
Still a little hard? Okay, so what I want us to do is we're going, oh, it's over here. Where is this at? There you are. Come on, come on. Fudge sickles. Ah, there we go. So we're gonna throw this around a leg. That's gonna go around your knees, okay? This is a 25 pound resistance band right here. Gonna do everything normal, but that's gonna be a visual representation of your tension. What should happen is when we do this guy, the tension, we shouldn't lose any. If we lose any, that tells me that this is coming up and this isn't continuously trying to go out, okay? Same exact drill, nothing changes. That just shows me, and it can show you if we're growing when this happens. So, oh, see how we lost a little tension? We're gonna lose some, but are we losing like all of it, or is it able to kind of stay at that spot? So right here, that tension shouldn't lose any. You're good. From right, pause. We're going to kind of take your head to the catcher a little bit. Head to the catcher. So we're going to take your head and bring it to the catcher. There we go. Now look at the ball whenever you're ready. You all right? Do you know why it kind of brought our head to the ball? When we were doing this guy, we weren't staying in the same spot. So hold my head in the same spot. See how I'm like really far back now? But that's only because I'm only one side of this triangle right now. If I had both of my feet on the ground, I look normal. I look 50-50. But it's just because of the drill, we have to have our foot on the ground so that way we don't fall. So it's gonna feel really weird, all right? But how did it feel with the knee?
Just having trouble like firing.
Okay. Keep the knee growing. Send the hips out of there. It is. Stay on that plane as long as you can. Send her hips out. There you go. Try and keep that angle this entire time. From there. Better or worse?
Better.
Okay. Now let me see more of a separation of this and that. Because right now it's still, you have to do something that is more than what you think you've been doing. Because how many pitches have we been doing this? And nothing's changed, right? So do something more than you think you've been doing. From there, I want it to be a hip fire and then upper half fire.
I felt a little like I tried to.
Did you feel it or did you try to feel it? Those are two different things. If we didn't feel it, then that's fine. We just have to figure out a way to feel it. If you did feel it, hell yeah, let's repeat that.
Yeah, I think I did. Yes.
Did you feel it or did you think you felt it?
Well, I don't know about it. Because I didn't feel like I went with my arms.
What do you mean? Like it just went? All right, so hit one more and I'll tell you about what it means when you don't feel anything in our swing. Let me see more of a separation of hip fire than upper half. More than what you think you've been doing, okay? Whenever you're ready. Do you think that was any different than what you've been doing? No, not one has been. Do you need me to show you what I'm looking for?
Well, I like to think I know, but
You think you know, but we haven't been doing it.
no, like I like.
So here, I'll show you what I'm referring to, what I'm trying to get. Because I feel like you're fighting for something and I'm looking for something different. So let me, no, you're good. Just show me in the back. So what I'm looking for is we're doing all of this. I want to, and I'm gonna over exaggerate just so you can see. I want to see that. I want to see your hips turn and then release the upper half. Because so were we on the same page? Okay, this is why I wanted to show you what I'm looking for. Because we're just doing this. We're here and then we go. And this isn't really like, this is going after. And it's not, we're not there. Okay, come on. Same page now?
Yeah.
Awesome. What do you mean think so?
Yeah.
Are we on the same page? Okay. If not, then let's just get on the same page. Let's talk it out. Let's figure out why we're not on the same page. It's okay if we're not. We just got to get there. Here on this one, I just want you, let's just do this together. No wiffle ball. You're not gonna release our upper half. Do everything you've been doing. Go ahead and get into max tension. Do everything you've been doing. Go ahead and do everything right before you fire. Don't do anything with the upper half. We're just gonna fire the lower half. Don't do anything with the upper half. Just freeze. Almost like I just took a can of like super glue or something. Sprayed you. Boom. You can't move from right here. Lower half can, but the upper half is stuck like this. Let's see how it goes. Keep it, hold it, try again. I want you to hold it.
Hold it.
Like hold it. Yep. Maybe. Hold it. Good. That's beautiful. That's what we need to do on this guy, and we're not. We're going here, and we're rotating this, and that's what's causing these hips to turn. These hips aren't causing our upper half to turn, and that's the issue. Finish these out. How you were just doing it. We're gonna release now. We're actually gonna hit, but just overemphasize our hips, then our upper half. Yes, 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 yes. How did that feel? Compare the good, the bad, not sure yet. Give me everything. Were you doing a mental cue in your head? What was different about that in the preparation and in the sequence than everything else that we've done?
My head. I just like let my hips turn and my hips.
Thank you. Hi, cutie. He did it. I know. Are you proud of him? I am. Can we do that again?
I hope so.
I hope so too. The ball's not moving. I hope we can too. You got this. Yeah. So, shoot. Oh well. Let's pick up these wiffle balls super quick, okay? Walk me through, what are the new feelings hitting you? What's different now? What are you gonna try and work on now that we've had that feeling consecutively twice? What are you fighting for?
Well, I was fighting for a feeling that I wasn't supposed to feel. That's why I never found it.
What feeling were you trying to feel?
Like this calm, but like, you know, it didn't feel like how I thought it would.
Okay, and so what does it feel like? Give me in your words. If it sounds like...
Not trying to swing, like, it just automatically,
So that's the beauty of the swing, my guy. So when do we get pitch recognition? And let's pick up the regular ones too. When do we get pitch recognition? Say it here. So is our foot in the air or on the ground? In the air. So in that drill, do we spend a lot of time with our foot in the air or a lot of time with our foot on the ground? Okay, so with our foot on the ground, we already know what pitch location and pitch plane we want, right? So technically, you're right. We should just go and not have to think about it. We should have already done all of our hip hinge angle. We should have already done all of that. So once you're here, it should just be go. If there's anything more to that than just go, that's when we have the issue. And that's why I believe, I didn't even know, that's why I believe you were struggling yesterday, is because it was, oh, look at that pitch. Swing, because nothing was reactionary. It wasn't a domino-like effect. Okay, let's keep picking up here. Oh, good boy, Strider.
Really, like, even like when you threw like sliders or curveballs, like I saw.
It just, so the amazing thing about this, so we've been talking about trying to build tension, right? So with this, it's unfortunate, but this is the only way I know how to like explain this. So unfortunately, a lot of the time, people that are more relaxed than others in car accidents receive less injury, okay? This is because they're not tense. They're not trying to force something to not go one way versus just relaxing. When we have tension in our swing, when we didn't get rid of all of it, when it didn't get snapped in the leg and then travel up and then snap in the, when it doesn't travel up like that, we still have tension in some part of our swing. So when we make contact, we feel it because something in us is tense and it feels that shock, that the vibration. But if we've properly swung and released the tension, we're just kind of going.
Like when I was in Arizona and like I would hit a home run, like it is like feel like I try to swing hard, it just came off.
Good point. And that's the beauty of it. That's what we're trying to recreate. We don't want, when you do, go, shoo, shoo, shoo. Good boy. We want zero tension in our swing when we're at contact. Okay? So for this guy, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna have a ball on the tee, okay? Oh, you need your bat, sorry. We're gonna have a ball on the tee. I want you to set up for a low and away pitch. I'm gonna toss. I got you. I'm doing soft toss still, but here's the ball. I'm gonna toss one. 1 sec. I'm gonna toss one. You're doing your timing and leg lift and everything off of me, but you're waiting till that ball just crosses this on the tee. Whoops. When it crosses on the tee, that's when you're allowed to fire. But you're not allowed to fire until you see the pitch that I throw cross right here. And then it's a, how fast and how quick can we go from 0 to 100? Okay? There you, yes, yes. Are you ready? So you understand? Same page? Okay. And baby, and then you're just gonna pick the one up that I just threw at you. Yep. Hi, baby, say hot. I want you to try and focus and see where we're at hip-wise. I feel like we're kind of up straight on a lot of these. Let's see if we can get that bend, stay on that bend, and swing on that bend. We don't want to try and change our pitch angle in the middle of the swing, because when that happens, we lose acceleration. Have you ever tried turning while going fast? Doesn't go well, does it? You have to slow down to get it where you want to go, right? Same deal in the swing. There's my pitch angle. If we stay on it, we're gonna accelerate and accelerate at a quick pace. If we try and change midway through, that's when we get in trouble. Let's drop that thing a little lower. Yeah. Maybe. Try and get this. Ooh. That is important, to try and almost feel like we're rolling this ankle. Keep trying to bring this out, this out, this out, this out, okay? Leg snap first. Leg snap first. Atta baby. Last one here. Atta baby. Go. Kick that tee out of the way. I want us to just find our barrel. So we're gonna go 12-ounce weight, okay? Just feel everything out. Blue. Just feel everything out, okay? We're swinging at like 50, 60%. Just find where your barrel's at in the swing process. Even when you do that, practice staying out. Yep, and keep it out. Yeah, even when you're doing that, practice that, because that's a huge feel to go here and stay there and rotate around there, okay? Yep, the moment that you still stop feeling that stretch, that's when we're standing up, okay? So, up to you when you're ready, but when you are, we're gonna switch to the thunder stick, okay? The tiny little guy. It's up to you when. Stay a little tighter that left shoulder, okay? Atta baby. Right now we're going here. Do you feel like just behind everything? I feel like instead of getting here and rotating, we're kind of going out, and so we're just behind. So stay tight to that left shoulder. So do that guy again. Stay tight to the left shoulder. Pause. So right now we're there. We need to bring it more back to the shoulder, okay? There you go. Because right there, we weren't committed to the swing yet. Our barrel hadn't entered the zone yet, which is important, very important. The tighter the pivot point, the more acceleration into the bat, into the barrel versus our hands. Yo, I like that. Do that again here, on this pitch, right here. There you go. Up to you when you move on. Late or early? Baby. What was our first move? Once our foot got planted, what was our first move? Was it actually that? Amazing. Amazing. Hey, every time you do that, extra emphasis on staying close to that left shoulder. Extra emphasis. Yep. And when you release that, don't release it that way. Release it almost to like right center. Because that's, if we have the bat, yeah, that bat path, if we go here, right center, that's how our bat path stays in the field of play. It's when we follow our shoulders with it and then go this way that we start barrel hooking. Yeah. Overemphasize that. Here you go. Atta baby. Ooh. New PR, 78. How's our timing on that guy? Do we kind of just get into a up, down, swing, up, down, swing? Yeah, okay. Make sure it's up, find it, there it is, go for it, okay? Atta baby, because you're quick to it. You're so much more quicker to it now than before, because now we have that pivot point deep. So our barrel enters the zone so much earlier, okay? So you have so much more time than you did before, okay? So you have so much more time now to allow that slider to do its sliding, okay? You don't have to commit and hope it stays on your plane. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, I'll go for it now. Boom, right? Keep that hip out here. Boom. That time we went, boom. Keep it out there. Remember, whenever you're ready, we're switching to the half bat. Hips first. Come on, baby. Do you feel like your back leg is moving? Like when you're going into your one leg, do you feel like it's moving a lot? Let's see if we can try and keep that stiff, because it's on that high and inside pitch. Like right now we're kind of going, whoa, now we're gonna go. And we're not as, I feel like you're not able to like launch and go when you want to. Like it's like, there it is. Now let's just see if we can kind of almost like lock that leg in. And if we need to, we can always work down. But it's harder to like get down here and try and work in. Let's just like lock that in to a high end inside pitch and adjust from there. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yep. Do that again. And don't let this come in, just go out. Okay? How are you feeling with everything? Okay, I know I'm throwing a lot at you. And if it gets to be like, I'm thinking of 15 different things and I can't do 14 of them correct at the same time, let me know and we'll like be a little bit more focused on fewer deals. So what do you feel there? What do you feel right there? Because I feel like you're off on that. Do you feel like you just crushed that? Like what are you feeling stopping you? Like I'm seeing, to me, I'm seeing that upper half way before the lower half. So imagine your legs as like an airplane. Have we talked about this?
Yeah, I'm focusing more on my legs. Maybe I could fix it.
Fix what?
I'm focusing on this like really hard on my street.
Okay. I got you. I want you to try and leave that knob at the catcher as long as possible. So get into that spot again. Pause. Let that lower half fire. That's what we need to start feeling, and this is what you are missing.
Yeah.
Because now we have woof. When before all we have is you're a strong kid and you're athletic. So it's making up for it. It's not as like blaringly obvious that something's not working properly. Okay? So you have to fight for it. Has something been feeling off in that sequence? Have you been feeling right on all of those swings? Why haven't you said anything? Dude, if you're feeling off and you don't know what's going on, hey, Coach Connor, the guy that I'm here for hitting instructions. Can you help me? Oh, yes, Omar, let me come on over, right? Okay, because I don't want us going through an entire lesson, an entire buckets, and you just like, I don't know, just didn't feel right today, right? You got to let me know, okay? More. Keep it up there. Yeah. Felt better? Was there a cue that you were telling yourself? Was there something before? What was different? And when was it different in our sequence?
Starting to, when I try to swing hard, just like, gotta like, have that feeling.
I'll tell you what, if you fight for the feeling versus trying to fight to hit it hard, you're going to be a lot more successful. Because trying to hit it hard is searching for a result. Trying to fight for a feeling is a process. The process, I could take you and put you anywhere in this country, and the process wouldn't change. But if I was to take you and move you and put you in different states, the result, that fight for, I want to hit it hard, I want it, that could change. That can move from environment to environment, depending on who's on the mat, all that stuff. So we have to fight for a process and let the result just handle itself. If we work hard enough on our process in the off season, on the weekends, on the tee, that's when the results happen. We can't force results. So I want you to more so focus on your process of let this pull this, let this pull this, let this pull this, let this pull the back. Okay? Focus more on that. Oh, PR, baby. PR, baby. He says, wow. Are you trying to kill that ball, or we just work on a process? It's incredible. It's incredible. You know all the little tiny drills that we do to the PVC, and we're like, that's fine-tuning those guys, so you just have to fight for a feeling, my guy. You got this. There you go. You're all right. Approach and swing are two different things. Yeah. Yeah. Starting to feel better? That's okay. Fight for one more good one. Yep. How'd that feel? It's incredible. We just hit an entire bucket in a warm-up. But do we fight for that feeling? Were we warmed up yet? Are you warmed up now off soft toss? But were we like 5 pitches ago? Were we having the right feelings? So that's totally fine that we kept going. It's totally fine. Warm-ups, if you're not warmed up after your warm-up, that's not a warm-up. You know what I mean? Would you like to join, Strider? Good boys. Come on. Oh, okay. Bye, Strider. Come on in here, you hooligan. There you go. If you guys are interested in doing lessons with me, but don't live near the Denver metro area, I am doing lessons online with Patreon at _Coach Reynolds, which is the same as my Instagram at _Coach Reynolds, which happens to be the same as my Twitter. What was that? I think it was at _Coach Reynolds. go find me on Patreon. I have a deal where you just send me a video of your swings and I can analyze them, just kind of give you like an opinion, a prescription almost, and just say, hey, if you try working on this, this, or that, I believe your swing is going to get better. There's another tier where I actually do have a 1 hour lesson, and we can work on via FaceTime, Skype, Zoom, whatever you would like. And then the tiers just keep getting higher and higher. The space can work if you just have, you know, a small tee or whatever. The space could also work if you have yourself a pitching machine or a cage. I just instruct what to look for, what drills to do while on the FaceTime, and kind of seeing what adjustments and movements we need to do into our swing and whatnot. So yeah. Alrighty, so you feeling good, or you want to get a few more with that guy? Okay, grab the thunder stick. We're just gonna fruit ninja these balls, slicing them in half. Let me see what time it be. Cecilia. All right. Actually gonna go feel goods. Yep, we're 10 minutes over actually. Wild. Three feel goods. Fight for it. Okay? Come on, baby. Feel good? Alrighty. Atta baby. Take a deep breath. Round two. Come on, baby. All right, take a breath. Make sure you don't decide if it's a feel good or not depending on what that says up there. Okay? Feel good is a process, and that the results demonstrate how the process felt, essentially, is what a feel good is. Okay? So don't say, oh, that number made my process feel so much better. No, 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 no. It should be crack. Oh yeah, that felt good. Oh my word, 100. What did you feel go first there? A lot better. Felt good? Atta baby. A lot better. Keep fighting for that. Is there something that you tell? Ooh, I like that. I like that. Keep trying to do that, baby. One more. One more. You got this. Oh, atta baby. All right, so what are our takeaways from today? What do you get reminded of? What's something that you learned? What is, yeah, just give me it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay. So you don't have to try and get it into a spot. You just leave it there. What else?
Also, fighting for the team. How about doing like that? Not messing, not missing, but it's
That. You're athletic enough and you've been playing this game long enough that I guarantee you, you don't have to like tell yourself to go get the ball. You've been doing that long enough, right? Now it's like we almost have to tell ourselves, don't swing. And then it's like, don't swing, don't swing, don't swing. Oh, dang it. Because it's so hard not to, okay? Because we're just so used to going and getting go. Now it's like we almost have to work and play the opposite. What feeling or cue is new today that we're going to try and repeat every single time next time we see each other?
It's like use my legs, like the feeling of like I've been doing, and then not missing. So I feel like
Okay, oh baby. Anything else?
so is when I'm going forward to like keep it to the catch it.
Yep. And you go ahead and fire lower half. Yeah, because that's what we need to try and get is that feeling. Because when we can get that and then boom, gonna be nasty, my guy. Nasty. Anything else?
About it.
Good stuff, my guy. Go ahead and finish picking up.
It was a lot,
It was. It was. Go ahead, finish picking up, and I'm gonna close out this stream. And, huh?
last time we were
A little bit less. I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to find that happy medium. This got to be a feel for me as well. Strider, go. Go. Thank you guys for joining us. Really appreciate it. If you guys can do me a favor, share, like, subscribe on YouTube. RBI Baseball LLC. Same on Facebook. RBI Baseball LLC. Go. Get out of here. You hooligan. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon is @_Coach_Reynolds. So thank you guys very much for joining us tonight, and hope to see you guys back soon. We will be streaming tomorrow, so tomorrow morning. So thank you guys very much. Stay safe, and hopefully we'll see you guys